Hey everybody, just wrapped up a one workout of Athlean-X's Built for Longevity. So what that means is we've done one round, which was 2 weeks, and now we're gonna go on and repeat those lifting workouts for the final 2 weeks of longevity. The things that do change, the cardio, but the weightlifting workouts remain the same. So with that, usually the first 2 weeks is getting used to the workouts, familiarizing yourself with maybe some new moves we haven't seen in a while, and getting the weights situated. Now that I've done that, I get a little more comfortable with finagling the program and changing it up a bit for myself. That includes the fact that there is 2 weeks left. I know for myself, future-wise, I am having surgery in the beginning of May. So extending this program a little bit, changing things up a bit is kind of where I'm at. I would not want to start a program and technically, I think my recovery time is 2 weeks. I'm having some ovarian cysts removed, so it's not a long recovery period, but I still wouldn't want to just start something and then have to put it on pause. So I'm just buying my time with this program, changing up things here and there that I want to change. So first thing, A1 and A2 and B1 and B2. Those are going to alternate. One is going to focus on horizontal push-pull, and then you'll have your 2 leg moves, one unilateral leg move and then bilateral, and it usually alters between anterior, posterior. And then the next day would be focusing on vertical push-pull, and again, you'll have your 2 leg moves. And then the C1 and 2 workouts are more explosive. And he explains that explosiveness is not meant for athleticism. Obviously, with the theme of this program being longevity, that is actually meant as a neurotransmitter move with the idea of preventing falls in your later years. But back on now to the way I changed it. Today, I only did the upper body moves, and I held off on the lower body because my intention is tomorrow I'd like to repeat that leg workout I came up with while on vacation. So I just added a set or two to each move, and the one thing that I have realized, and I wanted to change that up today, was in these weightlifting workouts, with your focus on pushing and pulling, there is no dedicated bicep work or tricep work. So again, yes, in those push and pull moves, you are going to be working those muscles, but you're not going to see any tricep extensions or bicep curls to just focus on arms. And I decided with those 2 leg moves being pushed to tomorrow, that opened up that option to do some bicep work and tricep work, because I do like to work the arms. So I threw that in. Again, as always, I took that correctives and threw in a couple extra correctives, used that for some warm-up. Corrective exercise, or I want to say longevity, grip work today was farmer's carries. I'm never really a big fan, dead arm hangs, farmer's carries with just doing it to failure. I don't know, my mind, sometimes I think we think we've gone a lot longer than what we've gone. So today for the first time, instead of counting steps or just going to failure with the farmer's carries, I set a timer, an interval timer for starting out 30 seconds, carrying them 30 seconds, rest a minute. And I did that 3 times, and I think I just prefer setting the timer. That's the same thing with the dead arm hangs, with, you know, doing it to failure. No, just give me a time and let me watch that clock and just shoot to hit that time. And then finally, went back to the Freak Athletes hyperextension today and just did some core work there. Because today was a lifting day, and truthfully it's been a little bit since I've touched the machine and wanted to, I don't know, end on a good note. I don't know. I just wanted to get a little core work in with some decline, because the hyperextension will go into a decline, and you can do decline sit-ups. So I will see you tomorrow for that leg workout that I had to kind of come up with when I was in a minimalist gym on vacation. And the workout is actually inspired by Athlean-X. There's a couple, I think, YouTube videos, and I just pieced it together with moves I prefer. So see you tomorrow for that. Heart rate hit about 150 beats a minute. So 4 rounds anterior. Now we move on to posterior once I recover just a little bit. Hey guys, I am here wrapping up the final week of Athlean-X Built for Longevity. The final week is looking just a slight bit different because of planning ahead. So this Friday I am having surgery, abdominal surgery. So in regards to weight training, I'm going to be out heavy lifting for a month. So with longevity, I've been taking bits and pieces and planning for the future, which I'll come back to. In regards to final thoughts on longevity, I enjoyed the program. So for myself, this program, 4 weeks of this, I started to get a little antsy, wanting to get back into a little more heavy lifting. My overall thought after completing the program, or pretty much being about done with the program, was what happens is you have 3 total body workouts labeled A1, B1, C1 a week, and then the following week it's A2, B2, C2, and then you'll repeat those workouts. So first 2 weeks are different, and then the second 2 weeks you're just repeating those. So splitting this almost in half in regards to the weightlifting portion of the program, this seems almost kind of like a good recovery program if you're going between 2 very heavy programs, or you need just a deload recovery time. So that's the thing I thought, man, if I start getting to burnout mode, this actually would probably be a good one to jump to and do a week or 2 of the longevity program. But that being said, there are also pieces of this program that I would like to continue moving forward with. The plate grips to work grip strength, always those dead arm hangs, farmer's carries. And then one of the great things about this as well, as I've said before, with age and joint pain, he's also introduced some more band work into this program. For instance, like, well, I think like there are deadlifts, but there's not traditional deadlifts. They are elevated deadlifts, no back squats, lots of dumbbell work. Truthfully, I don't think we ever touch a barbell beyond like using the landmine. So again, it is very joint friendly and great if you're needing that just less intensity. But that being said, the final workout of the week, C1, C2, you are going to be working some explosive movements, and that can include those plyo push-ups, box jumps. Again, he discusses the need for that in regards to muscle fibers, and I believe he even brings in like the neurotransmitter connection and how that aids in aging. So at this point, as I said, I'm just using, I am sprinkling in some heavier lifting, a little more focus on specific muscle groups, just knowing that surgery is coming up and I'm out for about a month. But as always, as those of us that really like to work out, being down for a month is just, it's a kick in the teeth. So I have actually been spending some time doing my due diligence and my research, and I'm planning on turning a lemon into lemonade. So I have been told that I am allowed to do light lifting. So I figure, why not take this month and really focus on an issue that I've been having, which started last summer. I've always had issues with it. It pops up every now and again. And it is continuing to, I feel it, shoulders and my elbow. So I have done my due diligence on researching and have decided that that month I am going to just dedicate that to a recovery month. And I am going to focus on scapular stability and forearm strength. And so with that, some more mid-lower trap work, serratus, forearms, and rotator cuffs, because all of that is much lighter weight. And I'll even show you the picture of all the exercises that I have come up with that are grouped by the different muscles, and slowly going to start working with that. I have already started working with that to come up with kind of like the plan for a month of just helping to strengthen those areas and maybe really tackle this elbow shoulder pain. So that pretty much wraps up Built for Longevity and what the plan is for the future. And honestly, after that, I'm not really sure where I'm going from there. I've actually continued to do some of my research, and I have to really, planning is important right now, because if you have children, you know summer break is coming, and that just is a different beast all on its own with my two little kids around. So we'll see how that goes. That's all I can say about that. We'll see how that goes. But I'll update you guys in the month of how all that corrective shoulder strength and forearm strength building is going. So hope everybody's doing well. And I will see you probably in a couple of weeks with an update to let you know.